Thanks. I like this question that just came in. Did you try any food or eating patterns that did not benefit your mental health and maybe worsened your mood? And what did you do to handle that?
Oh, that's a really good question. Okay, so this is really important what I'm about to say. Okay, there's two types of food groups that I totally believe in. One is the nutrient dense foods that I've been sharing, and the other one is comfort foods. Okay, so because I didn't want to be one of those hardcore people who eats what is supposed to be healthy. Like I wanted to enjoy butter tarts or just like greasy bacon and eggs or um, I'm on like apple pies, like just pumpkin pies, that sort of thing. But I mentioned butter tarts because I I was supposed to be at this like there's a big huge butter tart festival in June and out like north of Toronto, and I was so upset it was canceled. And so I learned to make my own, and so I ate a lot of them, and it really I could feel it just ruin my brain. Like it was just um, I mean the whole in moderation is such a key term in finding the perfect balance and diet for yourself. And so that was a good learning experience. And what I mean by that is, so there was like a 2 week period in the summer where it was like a combination of eating butter tarts, but it was also I had stopped eating raw sauerkraut, and it's something that you're meant to eat daily. Raw sauerkraut, like just a forkful, because it's just filled with live bacteria, like really good bacteria for your gut. And what I learned was our I think it was 90% of serotonin, which was a happy chemical for the brain, is actually manufactured in the gut. So that was another incentive for eating raw sauerkraut every day. But I remember there was a period that I stopped eating that, and I stopped eating some of the other nutrient dense foods. But I was also I was have you guys had Portuguese custard tarts? Okay, all right. Joy's like her eyes just bumped up wide open. Anyway, so yeah, I was kind of overdoing it with that, and so when I say it ruined my brain, my depression symptoms is that like it just goes, my brain goes foggy. Like I go foggy. Um, I also have a symptom called I can't remember the name of it. It's a horrible name, but my body actually feels heavy. It feels like lead is injected into it, and I can't really move. The term is called psychomotor retardation. So I was feeling that, and literally just can't focus, and and some suicidal thoughts were coming through, and I am just so glad I was able to be cognizant and realize during that period that I wasn't eating well. Um, and one of the things I wanted to mention too is that drinking water is like so huge. It's almost like the go-to elixir for me is just down like 2 cups of water, and it's amazing. It part of it is also dehydration. Um, so in the summer, it was that 2 week period where I slipped back into depression symptoms, was a combination of being dehydrated, eating too many tarts, and being off the diet. So again, it's trial and error. So I'm glad I went through it, but I've been fine since, just because I'm watching my diet.
Thanks, Emmanuel. As you were just mentioning about water, a question came in. right before you mentioned that someone on this call recently discovered how drinking water affects her mood and was wondering if you notice the same. So that answers that question
Yeah,
perfectly.
well, I wanna add to it too, um, because I believe in it so much that, and I love infographics, by the way. So I found some infographics on exactly how many cups you're supposed to have, but based on your weight, because I grew up hearing, you're supposed to drink 8 cups of water, and I can't even do that now. That's just so for my body weight, it's like 5 cups, and even then, I don't always do that. But if I'm doing at least 3, like making sure I'm doing 2 or 3, then my brain is totally fine. So whoever sent that is totally that message is like, I'm glad that they did, and that, like, I just highly recommend that it's not just whatever I mentioned about Dr. Weston Price, but make sure you're drinking, certain cups of water, and contact me afterwards. I'll send you these infographics. Again, I've collected all of these, and I'm happy to share.